Guys, welcome to the video. We are doing Kiridar Pilgrim's Era Saga. But who? I don't know. Copperbeard, Lamuna, I've been looking for you. Then it is the OG Kiridar, not the Pilgrim. Ahoy, Kiridar. It's always good to see ye. I know we haven't been around much lately, but for sure you've noticed what's going on. Of course I know. And I'm terrified. The monsters in my space arc, you know our story. We're all refugees from planets that either don't exist anymore or are uninhabitable. We've all lost our homes, and now the universe is our new home. We can't lose this battle. I know, Kiridar. I keep thinking about ye. I want to make things right for monsters like ye. We be working with the Space Defenders and even Brigadier Holter, as much as it pains me. I promise ye we be doing everything we can to get rid of those abominations. And what can I do? I want to do my part. Oh, Kiridar, I don't know. Admiral, what if what? What if she's the right monster for the mission we were just talking about? Oh, you're right. It's so hard to speak in Copperbeard. Kiridar, there is something you can do. We're going to send someone from our own crew on this mission, but you're one of the bravest monsters we know. Hey, I would have asked ye to join my crew years ago when I met ye, but I knew ye have your own crew o' animals, hee. So what's the mission? What can I do to help? As the Admiral explained, we're working with the Space Defenders and Brigadier Holter, and we've come up with a plan to guide the abominations into the corner them into the void. However, we need to seal the void, and the best experts in that matter are wizards from Petra. Hey, someone needs to go to Petra and recruit a bunch of wizards from the Magic Council. But you must know that's a dangerous mission, Kiridar. We've been allowed to open portals that's somewhat hidden, but you'll find abominations on your way there. I don't mind dangerous. I'll lead the mission. Hey, that's what I be liking to hear. Let me help ye a bit. I was keeping for someone in the crew, but ye deserve it, and ye'll need it too. Free Astronite? That is how, whoa. They use the, wow, that's pretty cool. They use the Emerus gemstone to show the transformation. It's a Kiridar Pilgrim. Ready? Never been readier. Alright, and that is how she gets started on this mission. Now, luckily, she doesn't have a group of, like, a bunch of nature-based healing animals like I really would have thought. She has the Space Council going on the mission with her, as the lore would have, like, suggested. So you've got monsters like Torvax and most notably Serpentex to help you on this. So it should be pretty easy. I think I should be able to do this relatively easy with just Torvax and Kiridar. I really would have thought I had more space adventurers, but it's whatever. At least I have 3. Alright, so spin. Let's see what I get. Food. I'm doing as well, what's her name? The other nature monster from an era saga. Queen Zara, yes. Of the Blossom era, the first Blossom era monster. I'm doing her era saga right now. And, like, yeah, it's real easy. And I think this one will be too, because it's just, I don't know, I saw a lot of magic monsters, and she can just OTK those, but then again, I'm seeing a lot of fire monsters. Light monsters, ooh. Alright, we'll see where the lore here goes. I'm interested to see how I'm fighting all of these different monsters. Alright, and then Kiridar comes in, AoE. Sadly, she's not the most powerful, but the big thing about her is that she can multiply her damage with magic weakness and such. Okay, yeah. Alright. And then boom. Here, I'll try and, like, make this quicker. Give yourself double damage, and then when it comes back around to her, I'll just do another AoE. No, don't be out of stamina, please. Okay, good. Boom, Fauna's Force. Yeah, she gets stronger the longer you fight her, but if she runs out of stamina, that is a problem. Good thing Torvax has a great stamina support. Alright, so second piece of lore. She has a koala. Ugh. I'm sure that portal was the worst possible access to Petra. What way should we go, Corim? Well, you won't like this. But we have two options. We can either go through the Fiery Peaks area. Volcanoes are known for being terrible hosts. What's the other option? The Barbarian Settlement, down the other side of the mountain. Oh, great. Well, we came on this mission willingly and no one said it'd be easy. Let's say hi to those barbarians. Oof, so that's why. I'm real glad they didn't choose the volcanoes, because they would have gotten murdered by the volcanoes. They are not friendly people. You know, when the fiery forces did have a spotlight in the lore, they were just kidnapping people left and right. Just, like, they were forces to be reckoned with. And I'm always interested to see how they even, like, come up with stuff for monsters like Kiridar to be included. Because right now, it's just, like, a reboot fest for ML. Like, every single Era Saga is just a reboot of a reboot. Like, look at this. I think the entire Galactic Era has been reboots. Kiridar, reboot. Tyrant, reboot. Boss, reboot. Nuke, reboot. Empress, reboot. Rosal Doom, reboot. Unique, reboot, reboot, reboot. Oh my god, this game is getting a bit insane with the rebooting. And we've got, like, another one, maybe two, monster reboots coming out this season. I know Monster Device 22, which is supposed to be like a newer update of the iPhone, which I kind of find that funny, is going to be released soon. So, I mean, I'm disappointed in a way that they are not just introducing new monsters. But then again, they've always been like this, you know, just bringing back old monsters for the sake of it and stuff like that. It's fine. And Kiridar is a pretty nice free attacker. Like, sure, she starts off kind of weak, but once you get that weakness on them, they are dead. Because an insane attack on weakness, oof, you're untouchable. And then maybe you do the double damage move to yourself. What is it called? Like Irewing's Blessing. So, stamina remove. And then, I really wish she had a metal attack. So, boom. Alright, you're almost dead. Give stamina regen. Okay, then get rid of you. Dork is the biggest obstacle. Then, boom, fauna failure. And now it's going to be really easy to get rid of Gobslayer. So stamina and boom, insane damage. 252 damage on a single. So food, And yes, always try and do these Era Sagas before the time, like... Okay, so within this season that the Era Saga comes out, and a week after that, just for you to hatch it and stuff, just in case, you can do the Era Sagas, and you'll get an exclusive, like, you did it first time reward of, like, almost 50. I think I counted one time. It was like 50 to 100 extra gems just for completing it in time. That is some heavy rewards. Like, definitely go for that. So I try and do as much as I can as soon as possible, which it helps when it's like a monster like that you already have at rank 3, so they can kind of carry you through the dungeon as far as they can. But it really sucks when it's like all new monsters or all monsters in a category you didn't have, because that happens a lot. So didn't think you'd be getting a turn in. Look at that massive metal attack is 6.2k. Dude, and dead. Alright, next little piece of lore, I believe. Here we are. Ooh, this is Scarab. Why are we fighting little garden animals? Well, those barbarians were mean and stubborn, but the orcs we came across weren't as bad. The chieftain even offered me a cow. That I wasn't expecting. Oh my god, they loved the chieftain and cows. I think he fancied you. He had a strange way of showing it. Anyways, I think we should take the route by the forest. Maybe we could even ask before Mother Talika's counseling, she's always had the best advice and helps me stay connected to nature. Oh my god, the tie-ins are so amazing. And then Wicca's forest animals. Hey, isn't that one of the abominations? She must be. She looks like she came from space. They did not wow. Hey, wait, you're making a mistake. She doesn't even look like an abomination. They just knew she wasn't from Earth and they decided to attack. They are not the brightest of the bunch. Alright, so Astronaut, yes. I'm actually ranking her up right now because I think she'll be like a really valuable attacker. Because one element that's always going to be prevalent, like, as much as I love the idea that all elements are OP in this game and like they all have weaknesses and advantages, that's just not true. There are some elements that are just objectively better, and you know, the three elements that have always been on top at one point or another are light, dark, and magic, because you can do the most with that. Like, you can't do too much with fire element, right? Like, what are you gonna do? A fire mage, a fire attacker? They've done that a million times. But whenever it comes to like OP monsters, there's a good chance it'll be light, or it'll be dark, or it'll be nature or metal, you know, stuff like that. It's they keep the elements on top. Like, I'm sure there's a better way to word it. Like, the most OP element for a while, kind of like everyone knew about the triple nature meta in the Metro era, and then it went to like a light meta in the Doomsday era, and then some could say, but it's a hard argument for, then we had the metal meta in the Blossom era, because there were a lot of good metal monsters. I don't know though if they really claimed the meta, because like, sure, there's a ton and a ton of, like, you know, Shadonia and her basically twin Omnia. Yeah, they're really OP, but like, I don't know, I feel like there should have been more metal monsters if you really want to call that the metal era. So boom, get rid of you because of that nature weakness is super powerful. Oh yeah, that's also another reason I like her so much. Giving elemental weaknesses is just one of the easiest ways to make yourself super powerful now. Because with elemental weaknesses so buff, and look at this, I'm fighting nature monsters, so I would be in a bad place if I couldn't give them a nature weakness all on my own. So boom, rest in Cyberus. Then boom, stamina's taken care of, and I essentially have now, instead of a disadvantage, an almost double damage. It would be much higher than a double damage, but they are still nature monsters, and even if you give a monster the weakness, they still get the 50% protection. So like, you're still doing a positive output, you know, like higher than normal output on them, but you have to do the entire weakness, and weakness is kind of OP right now, so it's a hard sell, you know. Like, okay, so the normal thing with the nature monster is you'll do 50% less damage. So nature on nature is 50% less, and then if you have the elemental weakness or elemental disadvantage. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Kiridar, it's lovely to see you, dear. I can feel strong energy coming from you. I feel better than ever. Unfortunately, I'm here for a very serious mission. Oh, I can imagine. It's got to do with the abominations, doesn't it? I saw a couple of them from afar when they tried to invade us some weeks ago. Exactly, but outside there, they're everywhere and not so easy to contain. We were hoping to find some experts in portal sealing here in Petra. I've been told to go to the Magic Council. Yes, that's right, the place to go. I've been involved in closing portals myself. Come, let me show you. Will you? I'd be honored, Mother Talika. Of course, dear. I'll guide you to the Magic Council. Alright, so something cut the video off, so I have to re-record from a certain point, but it's getting hard to imagine. No, not to imagine. I gotta find it. Oh, I can imagine. Okay, nope, it's stuck. Well, basically they said, I hope that she makes it easier to get to the like place that they're headed to, But she said, sadly, there are a lot of dark souls looming around the magic base. So that's just to explain why we're fighting, oh my god, a bunch of dark monsters right now. So, robbery in Andromeda. I think, yeah, Torvax being at 130 makes this easy one pretty easy. But I'm going to struggle with the harder one, I believe. Ooh, 20 gems for defeating Rosal. I cannot wait. It is always the loot that gets you from these dungeons. Like, when you complete all of these dungeons, like, I don't know, I used to do this when I got an era, like, Saga or a Legends Pass, right? Whenever I'd pay for it, I'd count how many gems I got. And there are some times where you will get, like, hundreds and hundreds, no, not hundreds, but like 100, maybe even 150 gems from great rolling out of these out of the roulettes at the end of the battle. Because when you beat these, you get the rewards are so good. They're so much better than any other rewards in any other spot in the game. So it's just really worth it to be grinding it. So, alright, magic protection. I'll just get rid of you. And then, good thing you have this move, which is a double denial. Helps for when people are tough like you. Still has the magic protection, huh? So, nature weakness, thank goodness that lands. And then, boom, massive. Just like I said, that nature weakness, all you need is that, and then your damage is just stacked up so much higher than it ever would be. Alright, we are about to finish it off. So, stamina leak first. I hate Letalus. I think though, good, she doesn't have a stamina regaining relic. I could have sworn she did. Alright, takes a hefty bit of stamina out of me. What do I want to do here? You have revival, so I'll try and kill you now. Oh, she didn't. Alright, more stamina for my team. Energy in Cypress. And kill. Alright, now, okay, you have taunt. There's not much I can do past that right now. So, Shadow Veil. Oh, that sucks. Protection. Instant kill with that high damage. Give you curse. I love Torvax's stamina support. Like, he's a bad monster. They've ranked him in the F tier. But his stamina supporting as well as denying, I don't know. I like it. Boom. Nature weakness. And hopefully I can finish this off right here with the robbery in Andromeda. You still have healing, you still have a lot of armor, and you can revive. So I'm going to make sure to finish this off now. Oh, I can't. Huh. Man, I really would have loved to end that with like a super powerful Kiridar pilgrim attack. But let's find out right now whether or not Kiridar's pilgrim is the end of the era. I don't think it is, because I saw that next season is the Great Cthulhu. And then after that is General Thedes reboot. So wow, there's a lot coming up. Let's see how it ties in. You must be the representative from space. We were waiting for you. Thank you for welcoming me, War Master Sherazar. A pleasure. We've been following your problem with the plague of abominations closely. It's very worrying. That's why I'm here. All the space factions have come together and designed a plan to send the abominations back to their void. But we need to make sure that once we get them inside, the void remains sealed. Ah, I see where you're going. You'd like us to come with you and use our magic to seal the entrance of the void. Yes, it's a lot to ask, but we're desperate. You've come to the right place. Some of the wizards in this council, along with Mother Talika here, are the most qualified monsters to help you. They'll happily come with you. Just give me a minute to summon them. Rock Archdruid. Master Goldfield. Wow, that's kind of lame. Rock Archdruid just gets to, like, phase into existence, but Master Goldfield has to float over. Pure Pandolph. Wow, those are 3 big names. All from different eras, and they all have era sagas. Goldfield and Rock Archdruid might be from the same one. No, they're all different eras. Wow, this is such a get-together. And of course, my dear Mother Talika, I consider you a member of this council, if only unofficially. It's always a pleasure, War Master. now that you're all here, you've got a mission. Oh my god. And that's how we get to next season. Next season's Legends Pass monster was called Grateful Ted. How does that work? Oh my god, now I need to see it. But yeah, she's pretty good. I'm ranking her up right now. But that is about it for Mother Talika's Galactic Era Saga. Man, they've really been building lore this season. It reminds me a lot of the Corrupted Era, and it's been a lot of fun. As well as with the OP talents, Kiridar's Horn can cleanse away negative effects without even you having to do anything. Oh my goodness, you need to complete her Era Saga. Hopefully you have some more OP Space Sailor monsters. I'll show you the book, just so that you know. Serpentex really makes this book easy, because I heard that you could just put Serpentex on your team and he'll just, he'll clean through the entire thing. And I find it funny because Kiridar Pilgrim herself is not a Star Sailor. She herself is not a Star Sailor. I think she's a... no, she's not even in the pure Gia. Yeah, she's kind of a lone drifter, it looks like. What is she? But, yeah. So, that's about it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like to support the video. I really enjoyed making this review of her Era Saga. And, you know, I'll enjoy making more like it. Please comment and I will respond. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. What do you think is going to be the tie-in for the next Era Saga? And no cheating if you just already know. And, you know, oh, this is the first time I think a Battle Pass monster, ever since they have had Era Sagas, isn't in an Era Saga book. That's weird. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to join the Crab Army. We are at 121 subscribers, and I cannot wait to see where we go from there. That's about it for this video. Hope you found it helpful. Hope you have a great day. I hope you're enjoying this new Galactic Era storyline. Your favorite Omni-Crab, signing out. Peace off.